amino acids, that's what makes it up. And then as you break the amino acids down into small chain amino acids, you run into peptides, which are the actual signaling molecules in the body. So what's happening in nutrition is they're getting very, basically just breaking it down and getting very specific. And that's why peptides are so hot, because peptides are literally the signaling molecules that are telling your body what to produce, what to do, how to work. And the biggest by far in the entire peptide market is the GLP peptides. GLP-1 being the first one that was kind of out, and sometimes it gets kind of a bad rap, but it's really just a lot of people don't understand what's going on. First thing that you have to realize with the GLP products, most of them are pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals are always going to be synthetic because they have to be exact. So all pharmaceuticals are synthetic, not just the GLP products, not just the peptide products. And that's one of the reasons that they all have massive side effects. So if you really understand and you start to think about it, it makes sense logically. When you put synthetic things in the body, it doesn't necessarily know what's going on. It doesn't know where they came from, how it came, and it's not what it's designed to use. And then if you look at GLP-1 by itself, there's some massive pros. It's helped a lot of people, and there's also some cons. One of the cons is kind of interesting. If you give people exactly what they've always wanted, sometimes you realize you just don't really have enough information, and what you think you want isn't really what you want. So when you give people that will actually allow you to lose weight without changing anything, without changing your diet, without adding exercise, just by how the product functions, that's not necessarily a great thing when you understand how the body works. So if you're looking at just weight loss, you're looking at water, you're looking at fat, and you're looking at lean mass. Now, if you lose weight without changing anything or without taking care of any of the problems that have maybe been the cause of the weight in the first place, then the chances are you're going to lose just as much or more lean mass as you are fat. And let me explain that really quick. So the first thing that the GLP-1 is going to do is that's what's really going to control the appetite. That's what's going to slow down the food noise that works directly with your brain. And so even if people are used to eating a large amount and you go ahead and just because you're used to it, you eat a large amount on a GLP-1, you're typically going to feel bad. It's probably going to make you sick. It slows down the digestion process. And so you eat a whole bunch of food and you just don't feel good. And it's not something that you're going to continue to do. So you might eat the same foods, but you're going to eat less and less of it. And then that's one of the main reasons that people are losing weight on a GLP-1. Now, again, since it doesn't do anything to really help heal the gut, it doesn't really do anything to help control the inflammation, it doesn't really do anything at all to help with the blood sugar regulation and to help with insulin and insulin sensitivity, then that's basically what you're left with. And so the main things that people hear about, there's all these side effects. Well, there's side effects with all drugs. They're all synthetic. And anytime you put a bunch of synthetics in the body, it's going to create some side effects. So the first win that we have is this is 100% natural bioactive peptide. So again, they're taking the parts of the salmon fish, the head, the tail, the bones, and using an enzymatic process to break this down all the way down into the building block of these proteins, these small chain amino acids or bioactive peptides. So that's what makes up the product. We have added lemon peel extract and ginger root extract just for the flavoring, and they both, lemon peel and ginger root, have all kinds of health benefits in addition to these bioactive peptides. So that's really all that's in the product. There's three things there, all of them very beneficial, all of them very safe, and they have the studies, the patents, everything behind the product, which also makes it very unique. But the big thing that we have, again, this isn't just GLP-1. You add the GLP-2, and what that's going to do, that's going to help control the inflammation. It's also going to help heal the gut, and it's going to help with better absorption and assimilation of all nutrients and all food. So just that, again, is a massive benefit, and it helps take care of some of the side effects that you run into with just a GLP-1. So still designed to lose weight, but now all of a sudden you're not having as much of the gut discomfort, you're not having as much as the nausea, you're not having a lot of these other types of things, and you're controlling inflammation and helping heal the gut, better absorption of micronutrients, macronutrients, and that again in and of itself is a massive win. And then you add the third one, GIP, And that's where we come in, and this is the real game changer. This is what's protecting the lean mass,